right, so you got some good news on a voicemail, an unclaimed relief check. You might want to hold off before you return that call. The BBB's Lachelle Yates is here to talk about this scam. Okay, so we're talking about a good voicemail, and it seems like we've got money out there.
Yeah, so this phony phishing scam promises big bucks, but really it's designed to steal your money and your personal information. BBB Scam Tracker has received more than 800 reports nationwide, and here in the Triad, we've received more than 12 reports.
Okay, so we want to kind of show people what they're going to hear on this voicemail. So let's kind of show you the message. And the message says, hey, it's Dan from myreliefcheck.com. Our records show that you might have $5,286 waiting in a relief check that's already been issued in your name but has not been collected. This could be from past relief programs or federal assistance payments. You can visit myrelief.com, search your name, and collect it before it's returned. So you get this call, and it certainly will pique people's interest.
This website mentioned does not lead you to a website where you're going to find unclaimed funds. Instead, it redirects you to a website called My Cash Search.
Okay, and so when that search thing comes up, it's going to ask you for all kinds of information, and we kind of want to take everyone through what they're going to ask and what you're going to see so you know the scam for sure.
You enter your zip code, your name, your email, and your phone. And here's your first indication this is a scam. In fine print, it says, by clicking Agree and Submit, I agree to receive calls and texts from PrizeStash.com, Horizon Benefits, Ad Heavens, and the list goes on and on and on. Because it's my job, I hit Agree and Submit. And then you have to fill in your address, your date of birth, and finally, your gender. But notice, it says pick a gender below to personalize your free offers, and the yellow button says continue to play. Next pops up a screen asking if you want information about health insurance, and the final screen says redeem offer. And all it is a credit card offer, certainly not unclaimed funds.
Yeah, so they kind of lure you into thinking that they get all your information and then you still don't really even know if you're getting that money.
No, and as you can imagine from that opt-in message that we talked about, people are talking that they're getting text, emails, phone calls that are trying to get money and information from them.
All right, and it's one of these things where it's like just really good to remember that government agencies are not going to call and tell you to visit some random website to claim money.
No, and remember, these websites that do talk about unclaimed cash, they are going to end in GOV. North Carolina has one of these websites. It's got a catchy name, but it ends in GOV. It's nccash.gov. If you want to go try to find some real unclaimed cash.
Yeah, and I think, anytime we even do the story about unclaimed cash, people are like, oh, this isn't real. And I'm like, well, the .gov one is real, but this call is not real.
It is not real. Do not fall for it. Do not go to that website. They're just going to have money and information stolen.
Sometimes people get a call or a text or an email and they're thinking to themselves, this kind of sounds fishy to me, but I'm not really sure. BBB has a scam tracker where they can kind of look and see what other people are posting to see if maybe what call that they got really is a scam.
Yes, it's bbb.org/scam tracker, and you can go and you can put in a phone number, you can put in a website. There's all kinds of different ways that you can search to see if something that you've come across is a scam. And we really encourage people to do that, especially if you've gotten one of these phone calls. Really, especially now too, it's a great time because you're going to start doing holiday shopping and you're going to see all kinds of ads. You're going to see all kinds of websites that we've never shopped on before. So we really want to encourage people to utilize Scam Tracker before they make a purchase. I was just talking to a lady today that made a purchase. $270 for some bags that looked great on the website. She got them and they're tiny miniature bags. And of course, now she's like, if my credit card company doesn't give me my money back, what else can I do? And I'm like, there, you have no other recourse. So, and if you looked at the website, there was no return address. There was no address here in the US, which is always a red flag. There was no social media presence for the company except for one person that was pushing these bags. That was another red flag. So you really have to do your research with some of these ads now on social media. And that's a good thing to remember as you're heading into the holidays.
Oh, yeah, because we're all going to start that shopping now. All right, so if this is something that you think you need to watch again, or maybe you need to send this to a friend or a family member, whether they get all the calls and they answer all the things that come into their voicemail and things of that nature, we're going to be putting it in the Two Wants to Know section of our website.